Here I am, back again, your host Rahul, and this time I'm with my chai. I believe I didn't keep you waiting for long. No more further delay. Let's get started. Now we need to move to the next level, that is rapid fire. Now it's time to add some fun in this all discussions. And we have a special segment where we play with the words. And you have to answer what comes in your mind first. And you are not supposed to answer it in a detail. You need to give it in one sentence. Okay. Let's start our round with upcoming artist Dev Mehta. Are you ready, Dev?
Yes.
Favorite artist in this world?
Can I name two?
Yep.
One is Pablo Picasso, my favorite artist, and there's one more artist that I recently saw him this week only. He's a Spanish artist from Madrid. His name is Antonio Santin. These two are my favorite artists.
Perfect. Favorite comment you have received about your artwork?
Uh, don't become an orator, become a painter.
Okay. If you get an opportunity to work with a master whom you would like to,
It has to be Pablo Picasso.
and Pablo Picasso, you are not going to come back. So can you give me another name?
It has to be present.
Yes.
Then Damien Hirst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Acrylic or oil?
Acrylic.
Name of your first crush.
Name of my
First crush.
uh there's never been a
Yeah, I understand it's
I
difficult.
can say uh painting.
Okay, perfect. You give a very democratic answer. Like yes, thank you for your answer. Now I'm moving towards to Nicola. Nicola, impact of COVID on your art.
Oh, more creativity, more time at home to do drawings. Definitely.
Pick up one to go ahead with: ink on paper or two-axis numerical control machine.
Uh, ink on paper. Yeah.
Preferable digital medium for promoting your art.
I would say Instagram. Yeah.
One of your fear.
That to run out of ink. Yeah.
Polytechnic, Polytecnico di Milano.
Great university. Like I had like good time.
Perfect. So we are moving towards to our master artist. I would request Avijit sir, could you please come out from the mute zone, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, it is all right.
Yes. So you need to give it in one sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one is relief, intaglio, lithography, screen printing. Which is your preferred medium?
Lithography.
Your muse,
Your
muse or inspiration?
Toulouse-Lautrec.
Okay. Your favorite art fair?
Delhi Art Fair. Delhi India Art Fair.
Okay. If you are asked to explore a new medium of expression, what it would be?
I'm doing that Chinkole. Chinkole is my expression.
See, abstracts mean to you?
Simplification.
Thank you. Fantastic round of funful round. So we are moving towards to our next level, that is brief your art. I would request our upcoming artist, Dev, to show two of your artwork and just narrate your thought and what is the experience and the process. Dev, please.
So what you're seeing is like the complete catalog, my current catalog. So as you can see on the left, the first one was done during lockdown. like complete abstract work. The one next to it is 7 feet by 7 feet canvas. Sorry, on linen. It's acrylic on linen, and it is made with a tool that I created by myself in my studio. It is made of wood, and I was trying to give the Gerard Richter effect on the surface.
Perfect. So yeah, we can see the other artwork as well. Okay, so what medium you have used all this in all this painting?
So most of them are acrylic. The surface that I've painted on are quite different. So I paint. So in this catalog, there is linen, there is canvas, there is cotton, there is jute, and there is one there's one material called corrugation, which it's kind of a different surface that we made, and no one has done this in the world. If you scroll
Okay.
down, you would get one.
Okay. And just to go to the next one, next thing. So how do you do this kind of process? Like, what's your inspiration? How did you get this kind of technique?
I mean, to be honest, I take inspiration from the master artists and the Renaissance artists, although my work doesn't relate to them. Uh, in my term, my inspiration is not copying them, it is the technique that they use and the mindset that they go through. And what I believe more is taking motivation rather than inspiration, since I would take inspiration and I would become uninspired when I come back home. But if I have motivation, I can go, motivated every single day to try something new in artwork.
Okay. Thank you, Dev, for your uh, narration of your artwork and your background of the thought. So I'm moving towards to Nicola. Are you, Nicola, ready with your artwork? Can you share some artwork of yours?
So yes, I'd like to show you this. This is an ink on paper, and this drawing was generated from the sound of the singing bowl. So like this one. What I do is I design algorithms that take input from the sound, and then I decide how the drawing should look like based on what the sound sort of gives me as an inspiration. And then I let the algorithm to draw it, to generate it. And then when I'm happy with it, I draw it. I let another thing like a drawing machine. It's an XY plotter that is equipped with a pen that I choose carefully because I want to have the tiniest nib possible. Then I let the machine draw it for me. So I have this thing that is something between a print and an original work, because the effects, and if you see it from close up, it's real ink on paper, so it's not a print. But at the same time, it's so precise that it cannot be made by human hand. And actually, all these sort of ripples you see here are the different frequencies and vibrations of the ball, in this case, of the singing ball.
Yeah. So I have a question here, Nicola, because your art is mostly inspired by the sound, and to pick up get inspired or the sound that if everything is inside of yours. So how can you connect? I believe there is a connection between you and the sound. So first you decide the sound, how you start this process, the initial starting that I really want to know.
Okay, so I believe I don't want to give priorities to certain type of sounds over other type of sounds. I think there is some sort of hidden truth and beauty in every type of sounds. So my aim is to try and reveal these hidden frequencies, to reveal the beauty inside something that is quite ephemeral, like a sound that comes and goes, and it doesn't leave any trace. Instead, what I want to do is I want to show the trace of this passage, this frequency, this thing that are so ephemeral. So I take inspiration by anything. So I really I try to use as many diverse type of sounds and as inspiration, because at the end of the day, I think it's not the specific sound that matters that much. Is the interaction between the sound and the moment I make it, my state of mind, because I play a little bit with the simulation. It's what I see on the screen is a simulation of this like lines moving on the screen, moved by the sound, yes, but also influenced by some like slight change in parameters that I do real time. It's a sort of a dance that happens between me and the frequencies and the algorithm. It's a sort of three-way dance, and that's why I like to do it, because it's a nice performance. I'd like to take this into the next level of a more performative event experience, but at the moment, I enjoy it myself only. I'd like to take it more to the public.
So another question, yeah, you just go through first here.
I just wanted to show you guys this other drawing. This, for example, comes from the recording of a conversation I had with my brother. And here the conversation was quite intense. So we got started even to shout at each other almost. And I wanted to use that as an input for my drawing. And this is the result. In this case, it's not ink on paper anymore. It's I scratch a surface that I prepared previously with some oil pastel. And what you see revealed underneath is the oil pastel itself, which reveals this golden color
appearance
within the pastel itself.
True.
And I like the sort of veil effect that comes from it. This is basically the recording of the behavior of a curve into space. So we are looking at time in a way. So this is like 5 minutes of conversation. So it's a way to see time as I see it.
So interesting. Out of the 5-minute conversation, you create an art, and which has a lot of dimensions. I have a last questions to you, because it is going in my mind for long, that when a visual artist basically develops their observation, basically they do a lot of work on their observation. They try to see more things, feeling. And for you, you have a mixed up of both the auditory and the aesthetic. So how do you basically develop your hearing? Do you practice, or do you give a lot of time to hear?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I mean, I love music, and I play music myself. So definitely, I've practiced, my ear for sure with time. But to make this type of art, it's not really about like training your ear to hear better, or to understand what. It's more maybe there is a part of it. So maybe. I know by now what type of sound can help me to get the shape or the results that I want. So definitely there is that element, but a lot comes from it's a little bit, I would say, even creative and random, I would say. So it's different every time. So I don't like put too much training. I think I put a lot of like passion and training into choosing the right medium. That's very important, and the result is very different based on that. But then the sort of the design of the artwork itself, it's very spontaneous and happens in each performance. So it's different every time.
Yes, we can observe in your work. Thank you very much. Best wishes for your future projects. So we are moving to our master artist, Avijit Roy. I would request sir to show few of your artwork, please.
Yes, see, this is my latest charcoal drawing. It's around 6 feet by 5 feet, the drawing on Prebbiano paper. I'm working with the power. This, it's a powerhouse, you can say, the energy. And bull is the symbol. Bull is the carrying that strength, that energy, that power and everything. With the color, black color also, it symbolizes that things. So there is lots of things in behind this work. My back life, athletics life also involved with this work. And then what my life is evolving day to day. So that way, that spontaneity, that spontaneous, that feeling, and all together, it's become my art. I enjoy with my charcoals nowadays. This is my lithographs with chinkole. What I talking about the chinkole, this I begin with this chinkole as a backdrop, rice paper, on the top lithographs. This is the bull series. This is again another one. The chinkole and litho on paper. This is again another one. I'll show you my another charcoal drawing. This is my bronze, small
Could
bronze.
you please hold it from, straight? Yeah, could you hold your camera a little bit straight? Yeah, this is upside. Yeah, perfect. Now it's fine. Yeah.
And I'll show you my few, I think this is okay. You can
This
see
is okay.
proper.
This is okay. Yeah.
This is again, it's a photographs basically, but it's a chinkole work, 30 inches by 40 inches. I work with chinkole. This is basically, in our Indian customs, we say padda nasib, knife, the behind that Jafri work, पर्दा के पीछे जो नाइफ, हमारा इंडियन कल्चर में जो लेडीज होता है ऑलवेज पर्दा के पीछे रहते हैं, वो नाइफ एज ए लेडीज आई यूज हियर बिकॉज first I wanted to give you knife. This is one of my series work called Bold and Beauty title, and knife as a human being in different perspective. Knife I use sometimes the female, sometimes the man, sometimes lone, sometimes it's a row of people like that. Very recently, two of my work, China Printmaking Museum, they had collected in this series. And this chinkole work specially. Like that, I'll show you another, this is that row of people, there's lots of knife together.
Yes.
So this is the another work is chinkole. You are asking for chinkole. This is the photographs, but actually big size is, original work is huge. Difficult. And this is my bronze work. What I do, it's a quite big size, around 13 feet by 8 feet by 10 feet installation, bronze sculpture on my studio. So I do my sculpture, painting, printmaking, because I feel art is not necessary to stop with medium, because whenever you feel, whatever you can do, like Angelo, what he is doing, Nicolas is doing with sound, energy, and his impression, his expression, all together, he is mixing up. That is a nice thing, nice work. I like that. And so in art also, I think we should do in different medium, not only stick to it one medium, because different moment gives you different mediums, help you better exploration. So I think a little bit I can
see. Thank you, sir. I understand that you have done throughout your life many works with exploration of different mediums, and we are equally excited to hear about those things. It is really challenging for us to be constrained ourselves in few minutes. So thank you, everyone. We are into the closure moment of our show. If you have any query or suggestion, do comment below, and our artist will revert to you for our audience. And we have come to the conclusion for our show. I would like to thank you all, the artists, for taking us through the beautiful collection of their artworks. Next, I would like to thank our audience today. I hope you all enjoyed it. To know more about Jumbish, please visit our website www.jumbish.in. See you next Saturday on same channel with new panelists. Till then, stay safe. Signing off, this is Rahul from Jumbish. Take care. Bye-bye.